All right. One quick thing before we start. First off, I'm going to be organizing the list of nations that I do in this video based off of from least to greatest in terms of how much of their stuff that I own. So for this list, I'm going to be starting with the Soviet Union since I have the least amount of stuff for them. And as we go further up the list, I'll have more and more stuff for the other nations. Just wanted to explain that real quick. And also, I don't really like doing videos longer than maybe 2.5 minutes. So I'm not really going to be used to recording stuff for longer than that. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. And I'll see you guys in the video. I haven't started recording yet. See you then. And here we have the Soviets. 5 minifigures. Not really that remarkable. And yeah, I'm just gonna go on to the next faction, which would be Hungary. Here we've got 6 Hungarians, nothing too special. And before you ask, I did make sure that these were World War II Hungarians. Oops. Here we have the Italians, and I actually had a little bit of a dilemma here, since I had to really define what I meant by the most stuff, and I decided that tanks and vehicles would be counted as being worth more than a bunch of minifigures. So I got their colonial African troops there. Those are the 3 printed figures I have. And those are all my decaled regular army units, along with brick arms Italian weapons. You can get those in the World War III pack that they released, in case you're wondering. And on to the next one, which should be France. And this is my French collection. I've got anti-tank gun, an anti-tank gun and 2 tanks. I also did make sure that these were World War II French, although these rifles are World War One. So, yeah, in case you actually cared about that. Next should be either the Japanese or Americans. For a quick second, I almost put in the Hago in here, but I didn't build it in 2019, so it doesn't count here. So I've got a bunch of Japanese minifigures, and I've got a couple of tankers, which are really just infantry with whatever these helmets are called on them. So yeah, got a couple of Type 92 battalion guns, I think they were, or was it 91? And a Type 1 anti-tank gun. So anyways, next should be the United States. Turns out the next country wasn't the United States, it was actually Britain. You know, my favorite island dwellers on the planet. Anyways, I've got regular British Army units over here. Oops. Again, squeaky chair. Sorry. Sorry about that. That was the Type 1 anti-tank gun from earlier. A SES Jeep, a Bren carrier, a Matilda 2, a 6-pounder, and a 2-pounder. These are some of the earliest stuff I've done. And then you got they call themselves the Desert Rats after a while, but I don't know what their official name was, not just a nickname. Anyways, next one is the United States. I'm sure of it. Now we have the United States. You got the Stuart back there, classic Jeeps, the howitzers. Like these, I forget which Jeep, but these Jeeps were the first ever Brickmania kits that I've ever gotten, and this Stuart back here is the first tank I've ever gotten. Here we've got the United States Army. I have quite a few minifigures of them. As a matter of fact, this guy up here is the first figure I ever decaled. and a lot of these torsos I've had since 2016, so a lot of them are pretty old. And here we have the Marines. Interesting tidbit. For whatever reason, you know that famous picture of the U.S. Marines hoisting a flag over that mountain, right? One of those Marines was actually from Arizona, which is cool. Which is cool and all yada yada. But for some reason, the school system here likes to place so much emphasis on that one guy who's just supporting the other person who is only then actually hoisting up the flag. And they just take so much pride in, oh, this guy from Arizona helped hoist the flag over. I actually forget which battle it was. I want to say Okinawa or not Saipan. I don't even know what battle it was. I'm sure I'll find out in due time, but just for whatever reason, they put so much emphasis on that, and I just don't really get it. I'm all for regional pride and all that, but yeah, it could be that I'm not a native born Arizonan. Anyways, last but not least, the Germans. Okay, turns out that I have to do a two-parter on this one, since I literally couldn't fit anything inside of this little space. I couldn't even fit it on this desk. So, here are the tanks of the Germans. You got the Panzer 1, the Panzer 2, the Panzer 3, and the two Panzer 4s. Now I have to do the motorized vehicles. So, let me take another 5 minutes to set that up. Well, it actually took me less than a minute for this one. You get what I mean. And here's the cars and, well, the one armored fighting vehicle. You've got the KFZ-70, the SDKFZ-50, the Opel Blitz, and the Kuba wagon. And I'll go on to that one kit that I missed and the guns. Alright, here's the guns. I've got a Pak 36, two Pak 32s, I don't even know what this one's called. Rakuten Warfare 43, a Flak 36. I don't remember what that one is called. And back here we have an SDKFZ2 and an SDKFZ222. In case you're wondering, this one and this one respectively. And now, which I'm thinking is the last part, the remaining minifigures that you haven't seen already. And here we go. We've got the German winter soldiers and, well, a few German army soldiers that you haven't seen already, including a panzer commander and a normal commander with a vest from the Cape Cantina. Shoutouts to them. They have a lot of pretty cool stuff. I'm planning on making a future order for them to get myself more of these guys. If you guys are a fan of MMCB capes, he does have those for the German snowtroopers. So, yeah. Anyways, that's my entire World War II collection, not counting the weapons, but I am not going to go through the effort of laying down those. It took me over an hour to record this video. I'm currently on 8 minutes and 50 seconds right now. You will, I'm just done right now. So, thank you for sitting through on this almost 10-minute long video. Thanks for the support you've given me back in 2019. And I hope to see you guys in, well, whatever the future brings me. Hopefully a good YouTube career, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you for watching, and goodbye.